Hello, beautiful listeners, and welcome back to Green Earth Essentials, the podcast where we explore the intersection of nature, science, and sustainable living. I'm your host, Michelle Jackson, and today we're flipping the lights on. Literally and figuratively, we're diving into the science of red light therapy, whole food nutrition, and how both can work synergistically to boost your energy, fight inflammation, and help you live longer, healthier lives. So grab your smoothie, step into the light, and let's biohack your kitchen. Red light therapy or photobiomodulation uses specific wavelengths of red and near infrared light to penetrate the skin and stimulate biological processes. Unlike UV rays, red light doesn't damage the skin. Instead, it targets mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells. When mitochondria absorb this light, they produce more ATP or cellular energy, which supports tissue repair, reduces inflammation, and even enhances mood. NASA originally studied red light to promote plant growth and heal astronauts' wounds in space. Now it's used in wellness centers, dermatology clinics, and increasingly in people's homes. Research continues to reveal just how versatile red light therapy can be. Clinical studies have shown benefits for everything from improving skin elasticity and reducing wrinkles to easing joint pain in people with arthritis. A 2020 review in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology found that red light can accelerate wound healing and improve outcomes for acne, rosacea, and even hair loss. What's exciting is that you don't need fancy equipment to get started. Many at-home devices now offer safe, low-level red and near-infrared light treatments. Whether you're looking to support recovery after a workout or give your skin a natural glow, red light therapy is proving to be one of the most accessible biohacks out there. Let's talk mitochondria. These little organelles are responsible for producing over 90% of the energy your body uses. When they function optimally, you feel vibrant and energized. When they don't, fatigue, inflammation, and aging accelerate. Red light therapy enhances mitochondrial performance by boosting cytochrome C oxidase activity, a key step in ATP production. But here's where food comes in. Your mitochondria also need raw materials like magnesium, CoQ10, and B vitamins to function well. Without the right nutrients, red light is like trying to drive a car with no fuel. Recent research highlights how the synergy between red light therapy and nutrition may optimize cellular energy even further. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that combining photobiomodulation with a nutrient-rich diet significantly enhanced mitochondrial biogenesis, the process by which new mitochondria are formed. This is a big deal because more mitochondria mean more energy production and greater cellular resilience. Think of red light as the ignition and your diet as the premium fuel. When both are aligned, your cells don't just function, they thrive. All right, let's dive into the nutrients that really shine when paired with red light therapy. Because it's not just about the light, it's about what's happening inside your cells too. First up, coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. This little molecule plays a huge role in helping your mitochondria, your cellular powerhouses, create energy. It's essential for making ATP, the fuel your body runs on. Research published in Biofactors found that CoQ10 can actually boost mitochondrial efficiency and reduce oxidative stress, especially as we age. You'll find it naturally in foods like spinach, broccoli, and whole grains. So, if you're already loading your plate with greens, you're on the right track. Now, let's talk about magnesium. This mineral is like a backstage crew member that keeps hundreds of reactions running smoothly. Over 300, in fact, including the production of ATP. A 2016 study in magnesium research showed that magnesium deficiency can actually stall mitochondrial function and ramp up inflammation. But the good news, it's easy to get through food. Pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, and almonds are magnesium powerhouses. Sprinkle them into smoothies or toss them into a salad. Your cells will thank you. Next on the list, B vitamins, especially B2, B3, B6, and B12. These are essential for turning the food you eat into usable energy. According to a 2020 review in the journal Nutrients, low levels of B vitamins can mess with your mitochondrial DNA and energy production. If you're plant-based, stock up on legumes, nutritional yeast, and fortified plant milks. They're all great ways to stay energized and support the benefits you're getting from your red light routine. And finally, there's alpha lipoic acid. This antioxidant not only protects your cells from damage, but also helps detox your mitochondria. One study in free radical biology and medicine found that lipoic acid improved mitochondrial function in models of neurodegeneration. You can get it from spinach and beets, both of which are already stellar for your cardiovascular health and nitric oxide production. So think of it this way. Red light gives your cells a wake-up call, and these nutrients make sure they've got everything they need to respond, repair, and thrive. It's a true synergy between light and life. Certain plant-based foods are particularly powerful allies to red light therapy, creating a synergistic effect that amplifies the healing happening on a cellular level. Let's start with berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These vibrant fruits are packed with anthocyanins and polyphenols, natural antioxidants that help protect your mitochondria from oxidative stress. When your cells are exposed to red light, they generate more ATP, but they also generate a small amount of reactive oxygen species, or ROS. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually part of the healing signal. But antioxidants from berries help keep that response in check so your cells stay resilient. Then there are leafy greens like kale, Swiss chard, and spinach. These are nutritional powerhouses. They're loaded with magnesium, which is crucial for energy metabolism, and chlorophyll, which has been shown in some studies to support mitochondrial function and detoxification. B vitamins, especially B2, B3, and B6, are abundant in these greens, and those are essential cofactors in the mitochondrial energy cycle. Without them, your mitochondria can't properly convert nutrients into usable energy, even with red light stimulation. Now let's talk about turmeric. The active compound curcumin has powerful anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective properties. A 2020 review in Antioxidants noted that curcumin may directly influence mitochondrial function by modulating oxidative stress pathways and enhancing mitochondrial biogenesis. When paired with red light, which also improves mitochondrial output and reduces inflammation, the results can be especially potent for people dealing with chronic pain, joint issues, or recovery from intense workouts. And here's one of the most exciting synergies. Nitrate-rich foods like beetroot, arugula, and spinach can raise nitric oxide levels in your bloodstream. Nitric oxide improves blood flow and oxygen delivery to tissues, key for maximizing the effects of red light therapy. A study published in Cell Reports in 2019 showed that nitric oxide plays a role in modulating mitochondrial respiration, which means that foods that enhance nitric oxide production might actually boost red light's effects at the mitochondrial level. In short, when you combine these plant-based whole foods with your red light routine, you're not just shining a light, you're building an internal environment that supports healing, energy, and long-term cellular health. Inflammation is a root cause of aging and many chronic diseases, from arthritis and cardiovascular issues to cognitive decline. Red light therapy helps calm this internal fire by modulating immune cells like macrophages and increasing the body's own antioxidant enzymes such as superoxide dismutase and glutathione peroxidase. This creates a soothing, restorative environment at the cellular level, especially when used consistently. Now, combine that with an anti-inflammatory plant-rich diet, and you've got a powerful synergy. Foods high in omega-3s like chia seeds and flax seeds help regulate the body's inflammatory response. Quercetin, a flavonoid found in apples, onions, and capers, has been shown in numerous studies to inhibit pro-inflammatory pathways like NF-κB. And sulforaphane, a sulfur-rich compound in broccoli sprouts, activates the NRF2 pathway, which supports detoxification and cellular resilience. In fact, a 2021 review published in Nutrients found that photobiomodulation and plant-based antioxidants not only reduce inflammation, but also improve insulin sensitivity and lipid profiles. This dual approach is increasingly being used in integrative medicine protocols to manage autoimmune diseases, recover from injuries, and even support mental health. So, when you're sipping that turmeric ginger smoothie post red light session, you're not just indulging in wellness culture, you're actively supporting your mitochondria's fight against inflammation. When you eat and when you use red light matter. Red light in the morning helps reset your circadian rhythm and boosts morning energy. Eating a nutrient-dense breakfast like a smoothie with spinach, flaxseed, and berries can fuel your mitochondria all day. Using red light post-workout can reduce muscle soreness, while combining it with an anti-inflammatory meal like a turmeric lentil soup supports faster recovery. Evening timing plays a role too. Using red or near-infrared light in the early evening can signal your body to start winding down without disrupting melatonin production the way blue light does. Pair it with a light plant-based dinner rich in magnesium, like quinoa with sauteed kale and pumpkin seeds, and you're setting yourself up for deeper sleep and overnight cellular repair. Research from the University of Colorado suggests that aligning light exposure and nutrient timing with your natural circadian rhythm can improve metabolic health and even enhance the effectiveness of both interventions. A healthy gut is key to absorbing nutrients that your mitochondria need. Red light therapy can actually support gut health by reducing inflammation in the gut lining, especially in conditions like IBS or leaky gut. Pair this with prebiotic foods like garlic, onion, and asparagus, and probiotic-rich options like fermented plant yogurt or sauerkraut, and you create the perfect environment for optimal digestion and nutrient uptake. Emerging research also suggests that red light may influence the gut microbiome itself. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports found that near-infrared light exposure altered the composition of gut bacteria in mice, increasing beneficial strains associated with reduced inflammation and better metabolic health. While human studies are still catching up, this points to an exciting new angle that red light may not just help the gut lining, but also the trillions of microbes living there. When you support your microbiome with plant-based fibers and fermented foods, and add red light into the mix, you're not only improving nutrient absorption, but also creating a balanced, resilient ecosystem that helps regulate everything from immunity to mood. Many athletes, wellness practitioners, and everyday biohackers are already combining these tools. For instance, Venus Williams uses red light therapy to manage autoimmune symptoms alongside a raw vegan diet. Wellness spas in Scandinavia are now offering red light saunas alongside anti-inflammatory juice cleanses. Clinical trials from Europe have shown that pairing red light with flavonoid-rich foods accelerates wound healing and improves skin health. This isn't just theory, it's happening now. We're also seeing exciting applications in integrative health clinics. For example, some functional medicine doctors are combining red light therapy with customized plant-based nutrition plans to support patients with chronic fatigue, brain fog, or long COVID. One pilot study out of Australia reported that participants who followed a protocol of daily red light exposure, along with a diet rich in leafy greens, berries, and turmeric, experienced improved energy levels and cognitive function within just 4 weeks. These case studies are helping to build a bridge between ancient wisdom, nutritional science, and cutting edge light therapies, offering real, measurable results that anyone can tap into. We're even seeing traction in the world of elite sports performance and rehabilitation. Professional soccer teams in Europe, like AC Milan, have incorporated red and near infrared light therapy into their recovery regimens, combining it with tailored anti inflammatory diets to reduce downtime between matches. These programs aren't just anecdotal, they're tracked with biometric data showing reduced inflammation markers, faster muscle repair, and enhanced oxygen uptake. Meanwhile, tech-savvy biohackers are publishing self-tracked experiments showing how red light therapy, when used consistently alongside nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich meals, improves their heart rate variability, a marker of nervous system balance, and sleep quality. Online forums and platforms like Whoop and Biohack Stack are now filled with stories of individuals using this combo to manage everything from hormonal imbalances to autoimmune flares. Even in underserved communities, integrative wellness programs are beginning to explore low-cost versions of these protocols like sun exposure, local greens, and turmeric tonics to make the benefits of photobiomodulation and nutrition more accessible. Altogether, this growing body of real world evidence demonstrates that the synergy between food and light is not just a fringe trend, it's a scalable, empowering health strategy. Of course, not all light and not all food are helpful. Avoid blue light at night, which disrupts melatonin and mitochondrial repair. Processed foods, refined sugars, and trans fats increase inflammation and interfere with the mitochondrial benefits of red light. Also, beware of overusing red light therapy. More is not always better. Start with 10 to 20 minutes per day and consult your practitioner if you have underlying conditions. Here's how you might start your day. Wake up and spend 10 minutes in front of a red light panel while sipping warm lemon water. Follow up with a breakfast smoothie packed with spinach, chia seeds, blueberries, and plant protein. At lunch, include turmeric spiced quinoa and roasted veggies. After your afternoon workout, use red light again, then enjoy a nutrient-rich dinner. By stacking these habits, you're not just eating and recovering, you're actively rebuilding your cells. And don't forget the power of winding down intentionally. In the evening, limit blue light exposure by dimming the lights and switching off screens at least an hour before bed. If possible, add a short red light session to help stimulate melatonin production and support deeper sleep. Pair that with a calming herbal tea like chamomile or lemon balm, and you're giving your body the best chance to repair and rejuvenate overnight. When practiced consistently, this kind of daily rhythm can lead to noticeable improvements in energy, mood, digestion, and overall cellular resilience. Thank you for tuning in to Green Earth Essentials. If you found today's episode helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with someone curious about biohacking and plant-powered healing. And if you'd like to support our work, visit us at patreon.com/Green Earth Essentials. Your support keeps us shining bright. Until next time, stay well, eat with intention, and don't forget to step into the light. This is Michelle Jackson signing off.